Okay, guys, this girl here get so much drama on her name. I don't even think the law allow it. Unbelievable. I cannot make this up. Let's get into it. Woo, she a hot mess. Boy, don't make no sense. Let's get into it. Okay, give me one more second. I'm about to refresh.
All the chaos broadcasted
Okay,
to all
let's
that
go.
cared enough to watch. Now, this isn't just another semi-influencer scandal. It's a full-blown saga filled with betrayals, lawsuits, and public meltdowns that's got the internet hooked and equally horrified. Brenay Kennard was once TikTok's plus-size darling, popping off with cool dance videos and couples content alongside her husband, Devin Mayo.
Now look at this.
Hey. Hey.
But behind the filters and hashtags, trouble was brewing in their paradise. See, Brenay didn't just cheat on Devin, no. She did so with Tim Monu, a guy who was his high school best friend. And they've been so close for so long that they started calling themselves cousins.
That is completely dirty. To sleep with your man's best friend. Oh, girl, y'all don't do that. Please, that is a disaster.
Even though there's no proof of any actual blood relationship between them.
Yeah, that's right.
Ready to get an Uber right now? You ain't bring your...
And this cheating scandal happened in the home of Tim's wife, Akira Montague, while Akira's kids slept upstairs. And instead of keeping it low-key, Brenay posted it all on TikTok. From their flirty brunch clips to multiple videos of them being overly comfortable with each other. Even when both their partners were right there with them.
Oh my God.
Cheers.
Good.
See?
Get out of my video.
You see that? I don't even think like she put her husband in video that much.
He's straight though.
Tim, eat it.
She all up in his face.
And you got some in your beard.
That was nasty.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
She flirty all day.
Audacity and boldness cost her big when Akira hit back with a $1 million alienation of affection lawsuit. A rare North Carolina legal move that's...
Girl, you know you are a successful content creator with over 2 million followers, and you live in South Carolina, and you know you got money, right? That was the dumbest move that you could have did, is break up a marriage when you know they got laws that the other spouse can sue you for breaking up her marriage, and you got money, and that don't make no sense. I would never cheat on nobody or take nobody man if I knew I had money and that law existed in my town. You cannot make this up.
It's got Brenay facing bankruptcy and jail time for dodging court orders. But the tea doesn't stop there. Tim, who is Akira's partner, acted like a wannabe star riding Brenay's coattails. He didn't just betray his wife and kids. He also allegedly got cozy with Brenay's twin sister Karen, and maybe even other relatives, earning him the nickname Family Man Tim online.
He said Family Man Tim. So, other words, he's sleeping around with everybody. He basically using her for her money. He even left his wife and kids for her because he know that she got that money. Oh, that's dirty. That is dirty.
When Brenay found Tim texting Akira, plotting to ditch her after the lawsuit, she spilled her regrets on Snapchat, begging for Devin to take her back. Spoiler, he didn't. The chaos hit fever pitch in a TikTok live where Brenay, Tim, and Devin faced off, serving more drama than an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I know it.
They were all throwing shade and lies while fans watched in shock.
Acting all sad, bruh. That attention-seeking BS. And you know what's up, bruh. You know what's up. That's why you ain't got nothing to say. You quiet. But if you make a video, you gonna be all funny, talking about Chipotle. Oh, they look like they...
excuses, Tim's taunts, and Devin's clapbacks all went viral. But it was Brenay's free fall from grace that stole the show. From faking mental health struggles to launching a cringy couples page with Tim, she's now become a laughingstock, with fans turning on her faster than you can say unfollow.
Got a witch back and thinks it's to push your ass out. It's got a nickel missile down. Ass out, wanna dig you. There's things been lie about it, drinking just to leave you exposed. Time to fly about and get you where to go.
Hey.
Why does this matter? Well, it matters because Brenay and Tim didn't just mess up their lives, they dragged their families through the mud for likes and views. Devin's heartbreak, Akira's fight for her kids, and even Brenay's kids all got caught in her content grind at some point and are collateral damage in their clout chase. This is all a big wound-up ball of drama, from the affair that started it all, the lawsuits tearing them apart, and the TikTok stunts that now made these characters infamous. Let's unpack the TikTok train wreck that proves some dramas are too toxic for the For You page. Let's kick things off by going back to the start, where a teenager this whole disaster. In 2010, 14-year-old Brenay Kennard and 15-year-old Tim Monu were the cutest couple in their small North Carolina town. Picture them at a diner splitting a milkshake, Brenay's sparkly nails catching the lights as Tim spun her around at homecoming, and they dreamed of being together forever. They were head over heels for each other, with cheesy selfies and dreaming of a big future. Brenay saw Tim as her ride or die, the guy who'd make her life epic.
Took opportunity for what? Do y'all realize I had an opportunity to be with Tim a long time ago?
Let me tell you, girl. Let me tell you now. So, other words, he was your first boyfriend, and then he got with the young lady, and you talking trash. Where you took somebody's husband. Go holler about. If I want him, I can get him when I want to. I can get him when I want to. But the thing is, he probably ain't want you because you ain't had no money back then. Now that you got millions in the bank, he wants you. Make that make sense. Think about that for a second.
I've known this man since I was 15 years old. 15, I'm 25. Don't y'all think if I wanted him, I would have had him before she even laid eyes on him?
He didn't want
you.
you.
In my life, I was 15, bro. Y'all
He
want
was
a little bit of the
using
tea? I
you.
was 15.
He using you now.
14 years old, but we dated officially 15. I've known him since I was 14 years old.
But Tim, chasing football glory, broke it off, leaving Brenay crushed. That heartbreak stuck with her, a wound that had reopened years later. Fast forward to 2022, and life looked different. Brenay, now 26, and married Devin.
He even said that life looked different because she got money. And he knew, he preyed on her. He knew that she wanted him so bad back in the day. And he wouldn't take her back. Now she a content creator. Now he's in her life. That, you know what? Me personally, that would be the last person. I'm sorry. I had to burp. I'm sorry. The apple juice. That would be the last person that I go to because he could not get back with me the way he dumped me in years. Now you want me that I got money? No, sir. No, ma'am. I don't think so.
Mayo, a quiet, reliable guy she met in college. Devin wasn't the flashy type, but he was the kind of man who paid bills on time.
Nice.
Cooked dinner and showed up when it mattered.
Right.
They settled in Raleigh, building a
See
cozy
that?
life with Brenay.
He showed up when it mattered. See that? Men and women don't like good spouses. They do not like it. They use them because they want a dirty bum. They want somebody who's gonna use them, abuse them, everything that's up under the sun, casserole eating woman. You want a man that's gonna bop you upside your head and give you a bruise and a bump. Rather this good man that's not cheating on you, that loves you with all your heart. That don't make no sense. If I had a good man, keep that good man. Forget that man that dumped me. Girl, you better wake up because he's using you.
Brenay's TikTok page blowing up thanks to her dance videos and couple content.
See? I think it might be no. Making sure it's not my computer.
Post clips of her
okay.
and Devin joking around. Caption stuff like, my man, my man, my man. Fans ate it up, with her long nails
Hell
and curvy
yeah.
vibe earning her
My
2
man, my man.
million followers.
So the question basically is, and I'm gonna reverse it a little bit because he's answering it to you, is when did you realize your husband was the one, or when did you realize your wife was the one? So baby, you go first.
I realized my wife was the one.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I realized my wife was the one when I just, I just felt it. Honestly, that's all I could really say. I felt like she was the one for me.
He's so light spoken.
Compared to most of these other females out there, you don't really find one like her.
See that? She barely wanted him more than a can of
While
paint.
Tim, 27, had married Akira Montague, a sharp, stylish mom who was growing her own TikTok page with skincare tips. They had 2 young kids, a nice house, and a picture-perfect setup.
See
Tim,
that?
whose early life football dreams flopped, worked odd jobs, but leaned on Akira's hustle to keep things stable. Devin and Tim were tight, calling each other first cousins. Despite no real proof of blood relation, their bond is one forged in high school over small plays and late-night talks. They'd been through it all. Girl drama, family fights, job struggles,
Ooh,
and
see
had each
that?
other.
I always try to watch my weight. I had lost so much weight. Then I got pregnant at an old age, and then I gained it all back, and I lost so much weight back. Every time I see her, she eating at a restaurant. Girl, you better check your high cholesterol, your livers, and your kidneys, because that stuff is not healthy to eat all day, every day. That is nothing but artery blocking foods. Girl, cook at home sometime, healthy food, because you do cook at home, but I don't ever see nothing that's healthy. Make that make sense.
Backs. So when Brenay and Akira hit it off, it felt natural for the 4 to start double dating, hitting up fancy Raleigh spots like steakhouses and wine bars. They would film TikToks together, with Brenay and Akira lip-syncing to songs, with Tim and Devin clowning in the background. To Brenay's followers,
Look at
it
her.
was wholesome.
She
the kind of
wait,
family
hold up.
vibes
Wait a
that made
minute.
her page
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's showing Tim more than she is her husband. Why you didn't flash your husband? Girl. Let me go back. Just one second.
TikToks together, with Brenay and Akira lip-syncing to songs, with
See,
Tim and Devin
look,
clowning in the
look.
background. To Brenay's followers, it was wholesome, the kind of family vibes that made her page
She loved
pop.
his-
But behind the smiles, a storm was brewing.
Who that, Rambo?
She is terrible. You gonna get broke taking people's husbands, girl.
You broken? Dang.
I would not touch nobody, man. It's a city that had that law.
But Brenay soon started feeling restless. Devin's laid-back style, once comforting, now bored her. She wanted passion, drama, the kind
See?
of love she'd felt with Tim at 14.
See?
Tim, stuck in a rut after his football dreams died, was feeling it too, craving the spotlight he never got. During
See?
double dates, their old chemistry sparked.
See?
Stolen
Using her.
glances, flirty jokes, Brenay's nails brushing Tim's arm a little
See?
too long. Brenay leaned into it,
Wait.
playing best dates. Their old chemistry sparked. Stolen glances, flirty jokes, Brenay's nails brushing Tim's arm a little too long. Brenay leaned into it, playing bestie with Akira to get closer to Tim. They'd chill at Akira's house, sipping wine, trading stories about marriage woes, hanging out as couples on double dates, and even joining them on family vacations and family trips. They had a really strong bond, almost as if they were all one big family. Brenay would confide.
They probably is. They probably is swinging. Do you people heard of that, right? So y'all tell me in the description below. Tell me down there. What is the your definition of swinging? Because I heard a lot of different definitions, but tell me what's yours in the description box. They probably were swinging because they're too close.
In Akira, telling her details of her marriage life with Devin, even going as far as ranting about whatever marital struggles that they were facing. And Akira, on the other hand, thinking she was being a good friend, offered advice and tips to Brenay, wanting the best for her in her marriage. While she remained clueless that Brenay was texting Tim behind her back and saying stuff like she missed him at the restaurant.
See?
Or maybe like, like cheddar.
Look at it. She loves his.
It is not that serious.
She love his. If the sun don't set in it.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You want some? You're not gonna like it. Ready? Yeah.
By late 2023.
Look, y'all. I would be so embarrassed. Some people just don't have no morals. I'd be so embarrassed to be sit up there with him when I know he was married and I'm married. I would be so embarrassed. I'd be under a rock. That's why I can't do this kind of stuff, because I would be so embarrassed.
Brenay and Tim were already sneaking around, and they picked the worst spot to do so. Akira's house.
See?
While Akira was out grinding at her 9-to-5
She
job
working,
and their
y'all
2 kids
cheating.
slept upstairs, Brenay would show up, pretending she needed to borrow stuff like a ring light for her TikToks.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Now you gonna go over there, you get probably $1 million in the bank, $1 million plus some dollars in the bank, and then you can go over there and ask for a ring light when you can buy a whole studio of ring lights. Make that make sense? Why? Why tell us I'm borrowing a ring light? Why that girl is at work? She knows. I bet she know that y'all is not up for no good. Trust and believe that women know when stuff ain't right. We just get that intuition.
All in an effort to hang out more with Akira's husband. But Akira wasn't blind. She had noticed Brenay's TikToks getting too cozy with Tim.
See?
Lingering looks, touchy moments, and her gut told her something was off. So
Thank
she
you.
set up hidden cameras in her living room and kitchen just to be sure that no funny business was going on.
See?
But unfortunately, what she caught was straight up wild. The
See?
cameras caught Brenay giving Tim a lap dance on her couch, twerking like they were in a music video, then proceeding to hook up on her couch while they laughed about Akira being too busy to notice. They'd even trash talked her. The whole time they were thinking Akira is always busy working, so she doesn't care, with Brenay giggling, thinking she was too nice to suspect them. The footage was like a knife stabbed deep into Akira's heart, and proof that her bestie and husband were playing her for a fool. The audacity was next level. Brenay coming to defile Akira's home by hooking up with her husband was already insane enough, but she took it further by posting a TikTok showing her and Tim at brunch, all smiles, not knowing that Akira had already caught up to their schemes.
See?
The video blew up, but not how Brenay hoped that it would, as her fans were calling out her actions as shady, but Brenay brushed it off, acting like it was just content. But the damage was done as some fans turned on her and started calling her a liar.
See?
Devin caught on quickly too. By just scrolling through Brenay's TikTok account, he noticed that Tim was in too many of Brenay's videos, and he confronted her about it.
See?
No, I don't. Like what?
Yeah. Come on. Make it be.
She don't have no morals, no feelings. She just throwing him in his face.
I'm riding down the street with my balls out. I don't give a about these niggas get my cars out, pull out strap on that nigga, and he.
What?
Right. You need to go and write more lyrics, honey, because that ain't it.
She refuted his claims at first by saying that he was just being paranoid, and then blamed his boring vibe with her for her wandering eye.
I made the mistake of trying to move on too early, and I've hurt people. And hopefully they forgive me. Life, they're feeling this pain, it's tough. And I don't really think a lot of people really speak out about it, but waking up, not feeling that joy that you used to feel because somebody stripped it away from you, they just took your heart and ran with it.
That's sad.
All because of their lack of letting go. It sucks. Like for my wife to sit there and tell me that she loves another man,
Oh.
it's crazy to me. Like, you really had the nerve to sit there and tell me that to my face, that you love me either way, that you love your sister.
She did. She got
That you
the
must
nerve.
squash
I
that
said
little
she ain't
feeling
got.
that you got towards him.
She ain't got no shame in
But
her
me trying to be
game.
understanding, I'm like, all right, go squash a little beef or whatever. So they do that. And then now she wants to go spend Christmas with him and his family.
Oh.
And I'm like, I mean, we didn't really plan that, but all right, that's cool. We go do something different, spend quality time with them, I guess. But that whole week, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. There was a lot of them spending time together while their spouses are sitting there looking like, what is going on right now?
So sad.
And it's like in that moment, I kind of realized.
Devin, probably feeling stung and betrayed, walked out of her life and ended up filing for divorce just a few days later. For him, he wasn't just losing his wife. No, it was more than that for him, as he was also losing Tim, the guy he had trusted like a brother, who had been at their wedding, their barbecues, and their life, there for almost every step of the way. Akira, meanwhile, was building a fortress of evidence against Brenay. She had saved every incriminating TikTok video, every screenshot, every flirty caption and thirst trap. Her move was to turn Brenay's own content into a legal weapon. At that point, the affair wasn't just a family crisis anymore. It was a full-blown public stunt, with Brenay's 2 million followers watching on with nail-biting excitement as the two marriages imploded in real time. Akira's hidden camera footage was the smoking gun in this case, but Brenay's TikToks were the receipts that she used to seal the deal, showing the world her betrayal without a shred of shame. On May 28, 2024, Akira dropped a massive bombshell. It was a $1 million alienation of affection lawsuit against Brenay, filed in North Carolina, which is one of the few states where you can sue someone for wrecking your marriage. The suit laid out everything involved in their scandalous drama. The fact that Brenay used Akira's trust to seduce her husband, Tim. She also co-signed an apartment lease for him to move out, and even posted their adulterous affair online, twisting the knife after stabbing her bestie in the back. It wasn't just about the cash that she was suing for. Akira was also fighting.
Girl. You about to run my blood pressure up. Please, y'all don't do that. Especially if you got money, because why take somebody man? I don't get it. Because all he gonna do is cheat on you too. I don't want your sloppy seconds. It don't make no sense. I cannot make this up. It's just terrible. And I knew I had money. You put this on yourself because you know you get money and you're doing stuff to sabotage your own self. Your own self. So that's why I don't feel bad for you. Because I bet you I wouldn't be cheating with nobody's husband if I was in South Carolina and they had that law. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you on that one.
Fighting for justice, and her innocent kids to whom Brenay was introduced to as an auntie and godmother. Also for the home that Brenay and Tim defiled. The lawsuit sent shockwaves across the online community, with fans of both sides debating whether it was fair retaliation to slam Brenay with $1 million bill for her terrible actions.
And yes, that is definitely fair, because you know you live in a city that can sue if you cheat, and you knew this, and you cheated with a woman's husband, and you know this law is here. You put it on yourself. Yes, it's fair. I think it's 100% fair, because you know you shouldn't have did that. Even if they didn't have a law in your city, you should never do that to your best friend or nobody else. Sleep with their husband. That's not cool at all.
Or if Akira was milking an outdated law for clout. Brenay didn't help her own case either, by posting cryptic TikToks about her imaginary haters and how this was all somehow God's plan, acting like she was
God's plan for you to be broke too.
I was literally on the road of last year because I didn't want to be here anymore. And God is so good.
If he's so good, he don't want you cheating.
It's true. Like I said, I don't give up on God, y'all, because he has everything planned out. He knows the end from the beginning, and there's no catching God by surprise. He knew what was going to happen before it happened because of how omnipotent he is, how amazing, and he's just magnificent. And I just,
Okay. Now, you know he's great, right? He definitely is. But it's in the Bible. He don't want you to cheat. Steal, kill.
Like some days I'm just like, Lord, if I can just hug you. If I can just hug you, I will. Just to say thank you. Just to say thank you for everything that you've done so far in my life and what you're going to do and where I'm going to be at. And, you know, like I said, I'm just having one of those moments, you know.
And you're going to have a lot more, too, if you keep messing with people's husband, girl and broke. Stop it, because you're sabotaging yourself.
Having one of those moments. Don't take it for granted. Don't take God for granted. I know people not living right. Get your life together.
And you definitely ain't living right. No, people not living right. You speak for yourself. You shouldn't have said, I know people ain't living right. So you should have said, I know I'm not living right. She's still in denial. When you don't say people, when you're doing wrong, say yourself. Because you don't think you're doing wrong.
Do what you need to do. Even if you don't know, I will start a series on my TikTok, even on my YouTube, whatever, it don't matter. We can read our Bibles together.
You better get to reading because you're going to be broke in a minute.
Then she started getting defensive, saying she could not have ruined a marriage that was already broken, claiming that Tim and Akira's marriage was allegedly already on the rocks when she then swooped in to reclaim her high school crush and first love. And in the video, you can also hear Tim in the background putting...
Girl, what you cooking now? Lord, she eats so much. I'm not bashing plus size people. Let me rephrase that. I'm just talking about the artery blocking foods that she make, and just greasy, look like she, just unhealthy. She's still young. You better get it before you get 30, girl. Ooh, you're gonna be... I'm sorry, y'all. My daughter was calling me. Give me a second. Okay, continue.
Putting words in
and
her
I'll
mouth,
be right back.
telling her what to say, as they both tried to spin the narrative after getting hit with the massive $1 million lawsuit.
How can you scream that someone ruined your marriage? But
we got through this before.
Okay. Did y'all not separate before?
Yep.
Okay. How can you scream that I ruined a marriage that y'all was separated before?
Already fucked up.
Thank you. How can you scream? And I've been in your life in your life alone for over half of what she's ever been in your life before. So how can you scream, oh my gosh, Brenay ruined my marriage. She cheated and this and that and the third. How can I do that? How can I ruin a marriage that was already broken? Y'all already had a separation. So clearly it's something up. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's clearly something up with that marriage. Before Brenay.
But her bravado crumbled. By May 13th, when she faced contempt of court charges for ignoring orders, like refusing to hand over financial records or show up for depositions, jail was now looking like a real possibility for Brenay, and the bankruptcy rumors were flying around already, with a talk of a $1.5 million judgment to follow if Akira won, that amount being enough to ruin Brenay for good. Devin wasn't just going to sit back and watch either. He decided to take a page out of Akira's playbook and then hit Tim as well with an alienation of affection lawsuit, saying his cousin stole his wife. But he didn't stop there either. He also went after Brenay for alimony, pointing to her public disrespect and videos of her affair as proof she'd tanked their marriage. The lawsuit sparked heated online debate. Was it fair to hit Brenay with $1 million bill, or was Akira milking an outdated law? Either way, Brenay's bank account and reputation were taking a beating.
Costing her more money and attorney fees. So this request for sanctions happened on November 20th, 2024. And then the next thing that happens in this case is on January 30th, 2025, when Brenay's attorney files a motion to withdraw, like leave the case. The motion says that the defendant, meaning Brenay, wants him to withdraw. So now there's a hearing scheduled for April 1st, but a mediator has also been assigned to this case, and it says the deadline for a conference with that mediator is April 19th, and then the trial is scheduled to start on May 19th. So that's the lawsuit between the wife and the girlfriend. But remember I said Brenay was also married. She was married to Devin, who is Tim's cousin. Well, Devin has also filed a lawsuit. His lawsuit is against his cousin, Tim, and it's for the same reasons Akira is suing for, saying that his cousin broke up his marriage. There was also a temporary custody order that was put in place to say that Akira and Tim's kids couldn't be left alone with Brenay, but Akira says that Brenay has broken that order countless times. So again, this is in North Carolina where you can sue for this kind of stuff. So I don't know, child. Y'all tagged me in this and wanted a recap, but this is a mess. North Carolina, what are y'all doing?
The double lawsuits made this illegal soap opera, with North Carolina's rare laws fueling the chaos. Devin's move seemed like it was more personal, a way to clap back at Tim's betrayal after years of loyalty. They'd shared everything: family secrets, career dreams, even their struggles with Brenay and Akira, and Tim threw it away for a fling. Devin's early TikToks after the split were raw, with him admitting their marriage had issues. "I wasn't perfect," he said in one clip. "I was too quiet, didn't show her enough love, but I never stepped out." That honesty hit fans hard, showing a man wrestling with pain but refusing to play dirty.
And Brenay's divorce, it is not because of, we ain't even divorced yet, actually. We're still in the separation phase, but the damage that has been done to me throughout this whole little process is taking a toll on me. It's been driving me kind of crazy a little bit, because I've been wanting to speak out about it, just because the simple fact of all of this stuff that y'all see on the internet be so fake, bro. Y'all may say I never looked happy with her in the videos and whatnot, but y'all don't know nothing that went on behind closed doors or behind the camera. People don't know what I had to go through. People don't know what I had to deal with, but I'm not gonna make it seem like I didn't have my faults either. Yes, I had some ways about myself too.
That's
but
true.
I never once thought about stepping out of my marriage to go be with somebody else. To sit here and say that I'm happy to see my wife with another man, no, I'm not. But I had to let that go.
It is what it is.
Continue to get myself hurt by chasing somebody who don't want to be with me.
Thank you.
You know, I wish we could have worked things out.
He couldn't have said no better. Hold on one second.
Would. But it has to be a team effort. But when it's not gonna work.
And he's so right. I wish a lot of women would do this, because you cannot keep going back to someone that's mistreating you, because that's busting your self-esteem. Don't do that. They cheat on you. I'm just saying, maybe you can try to work it out, because the next man gonna cheat on you too. So you might as well be with somebody that loves you. But I'm contradicting myself. But you just can't let nobody dog you out day by day. You just cannot do that, because that's terrible on your self-esteem, your life, everything. It's not good.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've struggled with just moving forward from this situation, because it's like there's been a lot of unanswered questions, but everything has been shown through actions. So I have no choice but to accept my reality now and face the fact that things ain't gonna be the same ever again. I never once thought that going into marriage that it was gonna go like this. But you know, when people got other plans, they could really care less about you. And at this point, after this video, if it ruffles feathers and people feel some type of way about me, I could care less. To have somebody that you loved so dearly play with your heart the way they did, it really shows you that you really don't know people for who they really are.
You don't.
And
he's so true, because you can be with somebody 50 years and then murk them. Now make that make sense. Because I've seen a lot of couple that was 50, 60, 70, 80 in their 90s, been with this person for years, and take them right out. So you don't know a person really, not even in 2 years, not even in 3 probably. But if they doing you wrong, get out.
it's just crazy to me how you can sit there and tell somebody that you love them, but then sit there and betray them like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I thought getting over this little situation would be so easy.
While Brenay and Tim played TikTok Bonnie and Clyde, Devin went on to rebuild himself. He hit the gym, dropped 30 pounds, started modeling for local brands, and posting shady
you looking
TikToks
good,
that screamed,
boy.
"I'm better off."
Yeah.
When people used to say 2024
You
was
look
going to be the year
good,
of
baby.
exposure or the year of truth, I ain't have no idea I'd be featured in it. This
Good for
year
you,
has
honey.
really taught me a lot about people.
Good for you.
It's really taught me that you really don't know people as well as you think you do.
That's true.
Even if you're around them every day,
That's true.
you don't really know them.
That's true. Oh, he sound hurt.
As the year is coming to an end and I look back at my situation and all the stuff I went through throughout this whole little divorce situation, I'm just can't do nothing but thank God for you
That's good.
being alive today, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here, to be honest with y'all.
That's true.
But, you know, I had to understand that people can't take your joy, because the only source of joy comes from God.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn how to take that back, that power back, and rebuild myself into who God wanted me to be.
I'm glad.
The healing journey has not been an easy process.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been times when I would want to go back, but I had to constantly remind myself that going back could possibly
be worse
than what it was
there
before.
You go. Because it is.
So I always kept that in the back of my head.
Because she don't want you.
And that's what's been keeping me.
She want that user.
From doing something that I would regret later. Once you start to turn your pain into purpose, your life starts to flourish.
Mm-hmm.
So don't let your current situation
They
keep
take-
you at a standstill because you feel like there's no hope.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember, with God on your side, anything is possible.
That's true.
Transformation won
Work
the hearts
hard
of
at
many,
it.
turning him into this saga's unlikely hero. He wasn't flawless. He jumped into dating
What's she
too
eating
soon,
now?
posting with a new girl
Betty
and getting
Crocker?
dragged for moving
Cake
fast.
mix?
But he owned it, saying, "I was hurt, messed up, but I'm growing." Fans rallied behind him, turning him into the saga's underdog hero. The guy who took the
Aw.
high road and came out shining. He was a man that loved his wife and trusted his best friend so much that he was like a brother to him. And that trust got betrayed by both parties. Usually that's enough to break a man and turn him into a villain.
It
But Devin
is.
decided to use the disastrous outcome of both friendships to his advantage. Instead of becoming a sad man and a victim, he chose to revamp himself, becoming a new man and almost unrecognizable from his past self. And that resonated heavily with the fans that followed this saga. Comments
true.
suggesting that he didn't lose her, instead she lost him.
There
and
you
others
go.
praising him for the way he
Bam.
handled the breakup filled
That
the
was the
comment
perfect
section in
word.
almost all of his recent posts. Brenay and Tim, on the other hand, thinking they were unstoppable, launched a new couple's TikTok page,
Don't do
posting
that.
cheesy videos like baking brownies with Bae and our love story.
Hi, I'm Brenay.
What's up, y'all?
Renee,
It's Tim.
you
And this is our
dirty.
page. I'm so excited. So we'll be doing vlogs,
Routines.
morning and night, and anything else y'all want us to do, challenges, whatever. But this will be our official page. So I'm so excited.
So get with the program.
Period.
You heard?
Period, boo. Y'all comment some stuff y'all want us to see or want us to see. No.
Y'all want to see us do.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Are you happy?
Of course, absolutely.
Am I forcing you to be happy?
Yes.
Be happy now.
Go ahead.
Why?
Ain't like they're the perfect couple.
Bold
Ain't never
flex, but
been
it
married.
flopped
Neither one
hard.
of them.
Fans roasted them badly, hitting at the dirty conditions of the house, especially with
Ooh.
cats also running around.
Ooh.
They also called out Brenay for still not wearing a bra, and
Ooh.
letting all of her junk in the front just be all around the places she's
I'm
famous
guilty.
for. Another user also called her out for sleeping with another woman's husband, saying,
Yeah.
"Girl, what we want is for you to stop sleeping with married men and wear a
put
damn
on-
bra."
Thank
But
you.
amongst all the criticism, some users are still genuinely happy for Brenay, saying that she's really happy. Maybe they are really happy and meant to be together.
Tiki boy.
Well, I'm not done yet. It's not done. Let's see.
I think so.
Heat the oven. Is the oven heated?
What's she cooking now?
That's the first direction. That's
Go
the
eat it.
first instruction.
All right, put the eggs in. You crack it.
Hey, that's my song.
Big mama, big mama, big mama, big mama.
She's just trying to flaunt and show
Tanked
off.
Brenay's follower count regardless, and every post there gave Akira more ammo for court. Their ride or die act felt desperate, especially as uglier rumors surfaced. Court papers claimed Tim slept with Brenay's twin sister Karen, while Akira was pregnant with their second child. A bombshell Tim denied but couldn't escape. Whispers of Tim hitting on other relatives, maybe even on Akira's side of the family, spread like wildfire. Although many of the rumors were just rumors and had no real evidence, the public picture and public opinion of Tim was almost already tarnished beyond repair. The rumors painted Tim as a shameless cheater, dragging Brenay deeper into the mess. Tim denied it in a TikTok live, saying, "That's a lie, I'd never." But the damage was done. She bet everything on Tim, only to hear he might have played her own sister. The drama exploded in a TikTok live on the Life of Us page, hosted by Regina, aka Black Goddess, after a related live by Brenay's alleged cousin.
That acting all sad, bruh. That attention-seeking BS. And you know what's up, bruh. You know what's up.
Ooh.
That's why you ain't got nothing to say. You quiet. But if you make a video, you gonna be all funny, talking about Chipotle. Oh, they look like they... like, bro, you quiet now.
That's Tim.
Facts, bro. You
And
ain't got nothing to say.
the one on that farm.
I can't really say too much because you know there's a lot going on.
You see what I'm saying? This nigga don't got nothing to say. He quiet. You don't got no comeback.
I can't say much.
The video, you so talkative now. Y'all forget how when Devin and Brenay used to make videos, y'all swore this dude was in the back unhappy, so this, so that, he don't like her. He don't like her.
She don't like
but
him.
Then you get on the internet being sad, and then you switch and say, now you trying to be funny. You won't saying that when you was crying. You won't saying that, I miss her. You won't saying it then, but now all jokes on because you getting a little bit of clout. You got a little fan base, so now you just that dude. You forgot I know you for real, bro. You forgot I know you for real, bro.
You running your mouth.
Stop with all that tough
and
stuff.
She's setting up the case to get all that money.
You know what's up, bro. Now you ain't got nothing to say. Now he quiet.
He said he couldn't say much.
Why not? You need evidence on your
He say a lot in the videos. He say a lot in the videos. Now he can't say much.
Dodged blame, quoting Bible verses like,
What she
"Judge
eating
not, lest
now?
ye be judged," and claiming Devin was cool with the affair from the start. "I'm a child of God, y'all can't touch me," she preached, but it landed like a lead balloon. She also brought up allegations against Devin, saying that he fat-shamed her just because he's now lost weight, saying guys get thin, then try to fat-shame. Also adding that he criticized her diet of eating Chipotle every day. But Devin denied ever fat-shaming her. And to the Chipotle allegations, he said that they weren't false, as she did in fact eat a lot of fast food. Brenay also said that she tried to arrange a sit-down with her mom and Devin's mom and people when the drama was boiling down and before they decided to have a divorce. But Devin said this was false and never happened, to which Brenay reacted aggressively, screaming that he was a liar and that she had text receipts of the conversation that they had, but she failed to ever pull it up.
But yet your own court documents has been asking you a lot of things, and you ain't gave nothing, like nothing. So
I didn't give what? What didn't I give?
Girl, nothing. Like literally nothing.
Yes, I did, babe. I did. I turned my stuff in before I left for vacay.
I'll be right back.
I sure did. I
the court documents do be lying.
Answer them questions with no type of comment.
Brenay did exactly what she was supposed to do.
Well, I'll wait till the new court documents come out.
And that's fine, as everybody else is going to. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Like I said, I've done my part on my end, and I answered each and every one of them questions truthfully. And each one of them,
can you answer this one question truthfully?
What?
Why would you play in Akira's face knowing that you wanted to be with
Nobody
her?
played in her face. Nobody played in that girl's face. Nobody played.
Nobody played it.
Nobody played in
Y'all
her
know what it
face.
is. Y'all know what went down. Y'all know.
Now you know what's up, bro?
Devin, hold on.
What's
Okay, so
up?
now we up here. Can you mute everybody else? Regina, let me talk to Devin.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, let's have one since you don't want to be an adult and
Why are you
actually have
yelling?
a
I'm not
conversation
yelling.
with
Stop
me.
yelling, please.
No, don't tell me what to do. Mr. I'm so happy, this and that and the third. Like you so oh my goodness. It's so much that I can say to you. I don't care if y'all team Devin, team not. It don't matter to me. Y'all can be team Devin because team Devin just be sitting on this internet lying because you're literally obsessed with me.
I mean, but you obsessed with Akira.
Calm down. Don't flatter yourself too much.
First of all, I thought the mic
Don't
was
flatter
supposed to be
yourself too
muted.
much.
I did it. I muted. My bad. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Like
If I was
said,
obsessed with you, I would still be trying to get you.
no, Devin, I left you. You forget that. Stop acting like if you was obsessed with me, then why every single time you making a video, it got to be about Brenay? How about you go on to them other girls that she was dealing with and you was talking to? Why don't you do that? Why are you so worried about Brenay? Why are you so worried about Chipotle this, Chipotle that, like we ate Chipotle every single day? Because we didn't, and you know that. So stop with the, I'm this and that third. Niggas get skinny and try to fat shame. You forgot
I'm not fat shaming nobody. Did I
hate that for you. And again, let's really bring it to the forefront, Devin.
I didn't call you fat. I never.
Let's bring it to the forefront, because you really, bro, let's bring it to the forefront. Devin, you got on the internet when I actually wanted to have a conversation with you. When everything actually went down, I wanted to have a conversation with you, my mom, and your peoples. Did we not? Yes or no?
No.
You are a liar, Devin. Devin, you're lying. I told you, and I got the messages to prove it, that I said before we get a divorce, I wanted to sit and talk to my peoples and your mom, your peoples. Did I not say that?
No.
Yes, I did. Anyway.
Tim piled on, taunting Devin as soft for not throwing punches, flexing his new life with Brenay like a trophy. Man up, bro. You lost her fair and square, he said.
That acting all sad, bro. That attention-seeking BS. And you know what's up, bro. You know what's up. That's why you ain't got nothing to say. You quiet. But if you make a video, you gonna be all funny, talking about Chipotle. Oh, they look like they... Like, bro, you quiet now because you know I'm speaking facts, bro. You ain't got nothing to say.
You feel that way. I can't really say too much because you know it's a lot going on.
You see what I'm saying? This nigga don't got nothing to say. He quiet. You don't got no comeback.
I can't say much.
The video,
he don't need no comeback, cause he gonna come back on you and your girl, your cheater girl, and your wife. Don't need no comeback. He don't need to say a word, cause you doing all the talking, and they gathering all information enough to sue y'all. So if you need to learn how to zip your zipper, shut your lipper, and go do something with your dipper, because she gonna get all that money, and he is too. Trust and believe that.
You so talkative now.
Devin stayed ice cold, saying, "Y'all can keep that drama. I'm good." His shade was lethal, calling out their lies without raising his voice. Again, his actions resonated with the fans that were watching the live stream, with one fan saying that Devin's smart. He came up and triggered them to keep talking.
Thank
Akira
you.
is about to wipe the floor with them, suggesting that him getting Tim and Brenay to talk was a smart move.
Yeah.
It's now going to provide Akira and her lawyer with more evidence to bury their case and get justice against Brenay. While another user pointed out how Time and Brenay repeatedly spoke about Devin's weight loss journey and his blow up on social media, suggesting that they're jealous of him. Regina, the live host, wasn't having it. She stayed grilling Brenay on her twerking videos and Tim on his shady court docs. The live was pure chaos, with fans eating it up, but turning on Brenay and Tim. One comment summed it up. Brenay's preaching while twerking at her bestie's man. Clown vibes. The meltdown cost Brenay thousands of followers in one night, while Devin's calm clapbacks made him a fan favorite. Then came the real kicker. In early 2025, Brenay's private Snapchat story leaked, and it was a train wreck. In now deleted posts, it said that she allegedly caught Tim texting Akira and was plotting to ditch her if she lost the lawsuit, banking on Akira's payout. Tim wrote stuff like, "If Brenay's broke, I'm out. You know we got history." Brenay now broke down, saying she missed Devin and wanted him back, calling him my Superman and the best thing I had. All of this was happening after she already announced her divorce from Devin, moved in with Tim for months, and eventually got proposed to by Tim.
Everything, okay? You do everything. I just have a life update. I feel like I got early. And it's okay. But yeah, for all who don't know.
So, other words, she was trying to beg Devin back, because she must have got mad at Tim, because Tim told his girlfriend if she lose a lawsuit, he out of there. See that? God don't like ugly. I cannot make this up. Don't make no sense.
Me and Devin are divorced. I know, probably like y'all like, oh, I'm not shocked. It doesn't phase me. The whole nine. I get it. You know, y'all gonna have y'all opinion.
Because of you, and you think that's
February
cute.
3rd. So to-do list is we're gonna go eat. Mind you, it's Tim and Devin. It's just us three. And then I'm gonna grab either some aloe vera gel or the aloe vera plant. Then I'm gonna grab Tim some t-shirts. We gotta get boxes because I didn't give you an update, but I'm moving.
She's moving in with him.
Wasn't having any of that.
I'll be
as
under
he so
a pillow.
Clearly stated in his
Embarrassed.
response.
You know, it's crazy how a person can tell lies on you and you haven't told the truth about them, or they can do you wrong and they try and play the victim.
See, all the time.
If you ask me,
all the
there ain't
time.
no explanation on why you did a person wrong. Because at the end of the day,
let me tell you, he is so true about that, because I was at Fitness USA, which I'm in the process of suing them because they banned me from all LA Fitnesses for no reason. Because the girl playing victim, when I got all evidence that I was so respectful to her, and she told them so much, some lying. I'm telling you, I'm almost 50 years old. I do not have to lie about, if I did something, I'll tell you I did it. You know what I'm saying? So he's so true about that. So true. Because people will play the victim when they the main it starter. What just don't make no sense. Give me 1 second. People just wrong.
it was a choice. And you made that decision to do what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get caught up in your mess and your chaos that you caused,
Mm-hmm.
then you want somebody to go down with you.
There you go.
You know, that's what happens when you play stupid games with people.
Mm-hmm.
You win stupid prizes. Because
He
you
ain't
thought
lying.
you made such a smart decision, but really it was stupid. And then when it all goes left, you want to go back to the person that you did wrong.
There you go.
But you got to realize the person that you did wrong is not going to sit there and wait.
There you
They're
go.
moving on with their life.
He probably went
At
back
this
over
point,
there.
they're going to go look for better just like you wanted to, right?
Mm-mm. Worse.
That
Not
Devin
better,
already
because
moved
she
on with
got
his life and
worse.
didn't
Because
want
you was a
anything to
pretty
do with
decent
her
man that I
again.
know
She
of.
admitted Devin was loyal, even when they fought, but she'd pushed him away, chasing Tim's spark. The leak flipped Brenay's tough girl image, showing her as hurt and naive, clinging to a guy who didn't care. Fans weren't moved, with one viral post saying, "You chose Tim, now deal." Feeling bad about her decisions, apparently, Brenay tried to chase more clout by posting more about her amazing life with her new man, Tim, posting Tim's cheap gifts, which was a travel-size skincare kit for her birthday, a half-used candle, and even his proposal to her that happened at her literal cemetery with a dollar store ring, while acting like she is still super happy with the outcome of the whole debacle.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Tim's betrayal proved he was all about.
He said, yeah. Tim proposed to her with a dollar store ring at a cemetery. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up, man.
About clout, milking Brenay's 2 million plus followers while plotting his exit. Brenay's mental health posts made things messier. She'd been open about her PCOS, saying it caused weight gain, fertility struggles, and low energy, even saying that she is delaying a breast reduction surgery due to breastfeeding plans, as she and Tim are trying for kids.
I was literally on the road.
Don't go there, girl. You using thyroid and PTOC. I think I said that right. But anyway, I think it's like the ovarian cyst. But anyway, you trying to blame that for your weight gain. You better go and look at all that food you cook. Don't blame that as no weight gain. It's that artery blocking, greasy and unhealthy food that caused you to gain weight. Don't bring on PTSD or whatever it's called. Like I have it too, but I forget the name. Don't blame it on that food you eat. You stop cooking it and get your salad. You'll be doing good.
last year because I didn't want to be here anymore.
Saying that he this perfect person and stop saying that, oh, he's so sad. No, he not. That's just how he look without his glasses.
He got it so good. It's true. Like I said,
he do look sad. It ain't got nothing to do with the glasses. You a fool.
From the beginning, and there's no catching God by surprise. He knew what was going to happen before it happened.
Why? Already broken. Y'all already had a separation. So clearly it's something up. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's clearly something up with that marriage. Before Brenay came into the picture to try to ruin it.
Because of how omnipotent he is, how amazing, and just he's just magnificent. And I just, like some days I'm just like, Lord, if I could just hug you.
Tag her and tell her I said, hey, I don't care. Like, come on now. So what? So anyways.
If I could just hug you, I will. Just to say thank you. Just to say thank you for everything that you've done so far in my life.
I was in your life, but I'm saying before any of this, that social media see is what I mean. Before social media see. Thank you. I don't get it. But I ruined your marriage, but it happened before.
What you're going.
You did. You did. Because you was sticking around with that girl's man for a long time to be caught on camera. He was happy with her, and you want to make an excuse to why you got him. You took him away. That's why she about to get that $1 million lawsuit. Dummy.
And where I'm going to be at. And, you know, like I said, I'm just having one of those moments, you know. I'm having one of those moments. Don't take it for granted. Don't take God for granted. I know people not living
You
right.
don't have many more.
And look at them how you get them, unless they're ordained for you. Remember that.
Hey.
Don't take God for granted. I know people not living right. Get your life together. Do what you need to do. Even if you don't know, I will.
Speak for yourself.
Felt staged, like she was acting out pain for views and not necessarily dealing with it. In the lawsuit filed on her by Akira, one of the conditions of action set by the court included one protecting the kids of Tim and Akira from being recorded. The condition reads, neither party shall post images of the minor children on any social media platform, nor shall they allow any third party to do so without first receiving the express written permission of the other parent. But Brenay already broke that rule when she went out with Tim and the kids and then filmed the kids as they sat on the table in the background. During what seemed like an outside lunch, their faces blurred, but their tantrums clear, turning family chaos into cliques.
Brenay intentionally had Kayla to record those children. Look at her eyes, that was the cue.
Look at her, Jenkins. Girl. You gonna mess around and be broke. Showing the kids on purpose. See
Her
that?
subsequent
Dirty.
posts about needing a break and being stressed came off as performative, especially when she'd pivot to twerking videos just a few hours later, with no trace of the stress she had just cried about. And the fans quickly clocked this and stopped buying her manipulative and performative on-screen BS. They always end up laughing at her and her lazy acting in the comments.
I was literally on the road last year because I didn't want to be here anymore.
Saying that he this perfect person and stop saying that, oh, he's so sad. No, he not. That's just how he look without his glasses.
No, he ain't. He sad.
It's true. Like I said, like I won't give up on God, y'all, because He has everything planned out. He knows the end from the beginning, and there's no catching God by surprise. He knew what was going to happen before it happened.
Why? Already broken. Y'all already had a separation. So clearly it's something up. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's clearly something up with that marriage. Before Brenay came into the picture to try to ruin it.
That's your excuse.
Because of how omnipotent He is, how amazing, and just He's just magnificent. And I just, like some days I'm just like, Lord, if I could just hug you.
Tag her and tell her I said, hey, I don't care.
The attitude is so stinking.
So what? So anyways.
If I could just hug you, I will. Just to say thank you. Just to say thank you for everything that you've done so far in my life.
I was in your life, but I'm saying before any of this, that social media see is what I mean. Before social media see. Thank you. I don't get it. But I ruined your marriage, but it happened before.
What you're going to do and where I'm going to be at. And, you know, like I said, I'm just having one of those moments, you know? I'm I'm having one of those moments. Don't take it for granted. Don't take God for granted. I know people not living right.
Man is function. Hey, listen why you get them, unless they're ordained for you. Remember that. I love you so. Listen.
Don't take God for granted. I know people not living right. Get your life together. Do what you need to do. Even if you don't know,
Then entered Tim's disrespect, and this one was next level gross. According to Brenay's deleted Snapchat posts, she didn't like that he'd mock her eating and nitpick her looks, saying her nails were too much or her outfits were trying too hard.
Okay, anyways, this is my sandwich.
Whoa, whoa.
Come on,
Always eating.
Wow, why you eating
She love that sandwich. She make that every day.
I'm gonna eat close to him because
Look, tell him I want to be close to him. See, you ain't never do that to your husband.
Look at that blobber jelly right there. How do you eat that and you know your hands gonna be sticky?
How can you be in a camera and you know you done took somebody's husband? And how he be in the camera and know he done took somebody's wife?
What, my hair?
No morals or self-esteem.
Hot.
Oh, guys,
So I got a question. Do y'all like y'all food like hot? Like me, I can't eat my food hot. Like it can't be burning. It can't be like smoking profusely. It can't be doing that.
I love hot
I burnt myself too
food.
many times on oodles and noodles, bro.
My food got to be burning my mouth.
I wake up and crave this noodles.
Were a running joke. It was a skincare kit for her birthday with a half-used candle.
I like mine
Then she
hot.
$5 flowers for Valentine's Day. And even when he finally decided to propose to her, it was done at a cemetery. The proposal that had TikTok in stitches.
So I
They had me in
actually
stitches,
just
too.
got a new skincare kit for my
Because
birthday.
I had
Babe got it
TikTok
for
in
me.
stitches.
So exciting. Because I've been wanting and needing new my ordinary serums. So they're actually down here. When I get up, I'm gonna record a video of the products that I do use. It's like a little miniature kit or whatever, which is perfectly fine for me until I can go and get like the bigger ones. But I don't use too much product on my face anyway. But yeah, I'll show you my skincare in a few minutes. And okay, Greensboro. I know.
She always
It's
eating.
morning time.
Touche, I'm eating some chips too.
Chips in the morning is crazy. Well, I'll be making a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich later on, and I'll film that. So, chips and ketchup it is.
He leaned hard into Brenay's fame, using her platform to push his bad boy persona, but gave nothing back. Then he tried sliding back to Akira by texting her sneaky messages like he hadn't wrecked her life. It was peak Playboy vibes, chasing clout while burning every bridge. The family drama got uglier with Karen's rumored TikTok video.
I don't know how people just don't see that stuff like this is not right. I wouldn't, if I took somebody's husband, I would not ever get on no picture with them in public, kissing them, and you just don't have no heart for your husband, and he don't have no heart for his wife. But let me tell you a theory that I did think of. Do you know? I feel like he about to do her just like Britney Spears' husband did her. I think it was married, where he was going with he was going with a lady, and then he dumped her to get to Britney Spears, and they had 2 kids together. Or is it one? 2 kids together, and he got all her money and went back to his wife. I cannot make this up. Think about that. And that's what he doing. He trying to get all that money and then go right back to his wife. And she gonna be broke. No shoes, no house, no car. Oh, I would not do this. Me simply. Don't make no sense.
Teased in court docs but still unreleased, promising to confirm Tim's fling with her while Akira was pregnant. If it drops, it could bury Brenay, proving Tim betrayed her too. Karen's silence kept fans guessing, but the idea of Brenay's twin getting with Tim was too juicy to ignore. When confronted with the question again during their joint live stream with the Black Queen, Tim denied ever having anything to do with Brenay's sister.
Even knew her.
You lying.
Goddess, can I ask one question? One question.
Yeah.
If y'all can't answer, I understand. So I've seen the videos y'all address how people say, you know, how Tim is the father of Corinne's second baby, right? That's just what people say. But why wasn't it never answered that he actually slept with Corinne?
Never did shit with Corinne. So that's your answer.
Okay, thank you.
You sound guilty.
Who lying?
Yep, you.
How I'm lying?
Because that's not what the.
Wait, do you hear that his voice? Who? Who lying? Huh? How am I lying? Huh? You lying. I can tell it in your voice. You slept with that girl, twin.
Tim hitting on Akira's relatives, like a cousin or aunt, fueled TikTok skits, with creators and fans alike joking about Tim's family reunion tour. But many of these claims have remained unfounded rumors so far, with no evidence linking Tim to such. The gossip made Tim a pariah, with even Brenay's loyal fans turning, unable to defend her choice in men. Brenay's legal troubles kept piling up. The contempt charges set for a May 13th, 2025 hearing came from her blowing off court orders, like refusing to hand over bank statements or show up for depositions.
Oh. So, you should have thought about this before you took somebody's husband. Take them bank statement. Take that check stub. Take everything they need down to that court. Because you got big money in the bank. So you do the right thing and take them paper down there before you be in jail.
Jail was a real risk, and bankruptcy loomed, with web reports saying she might file to dodge Akira's potential $1.5 million win. With the case already proceeding in court, both Brenay and Tim had to make appearances in the first trial that was scheduled for May 15th, 2025, which they both did. But even their court case so far has not escaped its own fair share of drama. First of all, it was the double lawsuits from both Akira and Devin against Brenay and Tim simultaneously. Then it was rumored soon after that Brenay's attorney had dropped her in the case, citing no clear reason, which gave room for speculation, especially from the fans on Reddit. The narrative at first was that she was dropped because she couldn't guarantee that she would pay the retainer fees involved in having an attorney, or that she straight up wasn't taking her counsel's advice. But that was quickly rebuffed by some other user on the platform, who now suggested that the attorney didn't think that they had a realistic chance of winning the case, and that's why Brenay was dropped. Another user suggested that the most likely scenario is that she was not paying the required fees. Till date, there isn't any confirmed explanation for the drop. And while all this was happening, Akira's lawyer also picked up Devin's case, making it another tag team matchup between the two halves of the split couples. In a few short years, Brenay has gone from being the plus-sized queen of TikTok to now being a cautionary tale. Her once thriving empire is now crumbling under lawsuits and bad decisions. Fans that once enjoyed and loved her content have now turned on her, judging her for actions against her bestie and husband's alleged cousin. Devin's glow-up was the light in this mess. He turned his pain into power, training as a fitness coach, booking modeling gigs, and teasing a diss track that had fans hyped. His TikToks full of sly shade like, "Some people choose chaos, I choose peace," showed a man who'd moved on. Early on he fumbled, dating too soon and posting with a new girl, getting dragged for moving fast. But he owned it, saying, "I was hurt, I messed up, but I'm growing." That honesty won fans over, making him the saga's redemption story. He didn't just survive Brenay and Tim's betrayal, he thrived, proving you don't need drama to shine. Akira stayed a class act, her silence louder than Brenay's rants. She focused on her kids and her lawsuit, letting her lawyers do the talking. The transcripts show she collected receipts meticulously, from Brenay's brunch video to Tim's shady texts, building an airtight case. Her strength paired with Devin's comeback overshadowed Brenay and Tim's clown show. Akira's fight wasn't just for money, it was for her family's future and Tim's custody time on the line. The real tragedy hits the families hardest. Brenay's kids caught in her TikTok grind have their lives splashed online, their privacy traded for likes. The transcripts mention her filming family moments, even during fights, turning their chaos into content. Devin's heartbreak laid bare in his early TikToks shows a man wrestling with betrayal from his wife and brother. He admitted their marriage had issues. His reserved nature clashed with Brenay's need for attention, but he never cheated, staying loyal till the end. Akira's kids face an unstable future, with Tim's cheating and lawsuits threatening their home. Tim, now a nobody, lost his family's trust, with his own dad calling Brenay trouble from the start, per the transcripts. Brenay and Tim's saga is the ultimate lolcow disaster, a desperation grab for fame that trashed everything. Brenay turned her affair, divorce, and even her mental health into content. From twerking with Tim to fake, overwhelmed posts, her PCOS videos meant to humanize her felt like a hustle, with no real effort to address it, just tears for the camera. Tim rode her coattails, betraying Akira, Devin, and maybe Karen for a shot at stardom. Their couples page, Karen rumors, and contempt charges show how low they've sunk. This isn't about living your truth. It's about exploiting love, family, and pain for TikTok clout. Brenay and Tim thought they'd be stars, but they ended up broke, alone, and infamous. Some dramas don't belong on the For You page. They belong in the consequences. TikTok is a platform.
Y'all, hold on a second. Oh my God, that was so good. That was really, really, I think it was an hour, a really good hour. Oh God, but okay, my final thought is, please don't hurt nobody and take their spouse. What goes around, come around. Don't forget that, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I may do one more if my daughter don't get busy, so you have to excuse me because I am a mom and my life is be like, can she 4 and just I be trying to do these videos and she be on 10. All right, I love you guys, and I see you guys tomorrow. Please comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to be consistent. I think I'll do better once I get my daughter in school and I can take that 8 hours to really work on my content and reaction videos. So thank y'all. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Sorry about that. That's it. So comment at the bottom and tell me, what do you think? And tell me, would you take somebody's spouse if you knew that they state had a law where you can sue? Would you not take nobody's wife, or would you take somebody's wife or husband, even though you know this lawsuit? So let me know. Bye. Love y'all.